Okay, for this video, we're going to be talking about how to take the derivative of a function that involves a natural log. So by definition, the derivative of the natural log function, ln of x, is 1 over x. That's not very useful to us because if we're taking the natural log of anything other than x, then we can't use that. So it's better to think of it as the natural log of any differentiable function of x, or u, and then use the chain rule. So here's the formula that we're going to look at. The derivative of the natural log of u is, now use the inside function, so it's the derivative of the outside, which is the derivative of the natural log, which is 1 over, leave the inside alone, times the derivative of the inside, and u is the inside function, so times the derivative of the inside. And that is better read as u prime over u. So with this and all of our other rules of differentiation, the derivative should be pretty easy. So I have this one in blue for you. It's the derivative of x cubed times the natural log of 4x squared. So when you first start this, it's easy to see that natural log and start to get really worried over that and try to start dealing with it. But remember, this is a derivative, so you have to follow the rules. The overall rule here is it's a product. It's x cubed times the natural log of 4x squared. So treat this as a product rule. I'm going to do it symbolically just so I can remember. I'm going to ignore the natural log at first and just follow the power rule. So it's the first times the derivative of the second, which is the derivative of the natural log of 4x squared, plus the second, which is the natural log of 4x squared, times the derivative of the first, which is the derivative of x cubed. So that's, now I have my derivative all planned out. I'm actually going to now take the derivatives. So we have x cubed times this derivative, which is u prime over u because it's a natural log. So 4x squared is u. So u prime over u prime would be 8x over u. You just rewrite that term. And there you go. That's the derivative of the natural log of 4x squared. Plus the derivative of x cubed, that's easy, 3x squared. And then times natural log of 4x squared. So that's the derivative. Now all we have to do is simplify it. There's a lot of simplification involved, it looks like, in the first term. We have 8 over 4, which is 2. We have this x, and x squared can be reduced to 1 over x. And that 1 over x can cross-cancel with that x cubed to become x squared. There's not much you can do in the first term, or the second term. So there you go. There is a kind of obvious simplification here. You factor out an x squared, and you're left with this. So that's my derivative, all simplified. Wolfram Alpha is always a good way to check if you can access it. I did that, so let me pull that in. Yeah, now with Wolfram Alpha, when you do natural logs, they always convert it to log. They always say that the log, oh, there I am. Hey, everybody. They always say that that if you look down here, log x is the natural log. So we have x squared times 3 natural log of 4x squared plus 2, which is what we got. So there you go.